My earliest memories of Minecraft are probably exactly the same as yours. I played on the console my parents fortunately bought for me, usually split screen with a sibling, and I planned out things like cities and other vast creations. But in today's day, I feel like a little bit of an anomaly in the Minecraft community. I'm someone who can play this game for hours on end every day without a shred of boredom, and it does sometimes make me a little upset to see that lots of players now say that Minecraft is boring after just a couple hours of playtime. But instead of facing that criticism like some huge problem that either Mojang or the players need to solve, I'm just going to give my perspective on Minecraft and how just by using a little flair and imagination in your world, you can find that this game can still reflect the fun it gave you all them years ago. Just stick around and hear me out. Now, before we delve into the depths of adding this fresh mindset to your Minecraft worlds, I think we need to just touch on what imagination actually means in regard to Minecraft. And after some thought, I think I've broken it down nicely into 3 parts. And the first point is pretty obvious. Give meaning. Whether it's just in your head or if it's shown in everything that you make, giving a sense of purpose just adds to the realism of your world and shows that the things that you make are more than just the tip of the iceberg. For me at least, that's really motivating. Because think about it, these huge YouTubers who have very successful servers, often getting people hooked into watching, their videos usually always come with some additional lore. Whether it's in their megabase, relationship with another player, or even in their Minecraft skin, it adds something in the back of a player's mind that can dictate their decisions to be good, evil, passive, or aggressive, and I am not lying when I say that this tip can be used in your world so easily. By giving everything a fitting purpose, and by this I don't mean a life-size replica of the Spirited Away bathhouse right in the middle of your ancient rural farming district, your world starts to make sense in your own head, and if you put in the time, an aesthetically pleasing creation starts to form pretty easily. It's up to you, but I found once you take one of your buildings, look at it and think, what could be added to this, and then modify it to have a deeper feeling, trying to portray that it does actually have a past. It's a really fulfilling way to play Minecraft. And hey, if you're bored of the storyline you've made, or if it comes to a conclusion in your head, remember your world is infinite and a new town could easily begin a few hundred blocks away. Breaking the boundaries. This isn't anything difficult, it just requires a conscious effort when creating to ensure you do things you wouldn't usually do. All this point really requires is you to break the repeating cycles that are no good for creativity. I see too often players getting bored because every server or world they play, they make the same cliffside hole or spruce shed, eventually getting sick of the sight of it. So instead, I think it might actually be interesting to see how pushing the boundaries away from what you're used to can open up so many new doors for creativity. You know, I once read a quote, and I'm paraphrasing, but it said something like, you cannot use up creativity, is the more you use up, the more you end up having. And I think all you can take away from that is it means don't limit yourself. If you get stuck on something, maybe you shouldn't blame that on the fact that you've used up all your creativity or creative energy. Maybe instead, it would be great to approach the issue from a whole new angle. It's hard to not fall into the same cycles, but maybe for the next world that you play, try looking through the creative menu and see what blocks pique your interest. And from there, it's simple. Once you get to the point of experimenting, you'll start to enjoy Minecraft in a whole new way, because now you're exploring and doing things you've never done before in the game. But the most important thing to remember out of all of this is that if you voluntarily used mud blocks, there is no hope for you. Anyway, now for the quickest and most simple part. This is the part that lets my imagination run freely, allowing me to play this game non-stop, causing my friends to actually start calling me the Minecraft Man, which is a title I am very proud to hold. It's something all creatives do, and I like to call it creative theft. Essentially, don't forget you're only human, so when you can't think of the next step in your project, it's not time yet to pick up your keyboard and throw it at the most structurally sound wall in your house. Search around your world, or even close the game, and before loading it up again, try seek some inspiration from anyone or anything around you. You'll come to find that it's genuinely limitless where inspiration can come from. I mean, think about it. The imagination is only thoughts made up of concepts and things we've already seen or perceived, so it won't harm to expand your brain's ability to imagine new things. Obviously, don't copy. It'll mean so much more if you construct something yourself, but trust me when I say this, never hesitate to gain inspiration from another source. It might just give you a whole new thought process for your next project. And then you're back at the start line, where your imagination is your only limit. Okay, before we go on to the last part, I just want to preface that a lot of the clips from here on out are just me and my friends or siblings using our imagination, and I've got to say, it's some of the most fun times that I've had in Minecraft. I just thought I'd give you that context. Now, the influence of your imagination can't go unnoticed in a sandbox game like Minecraft. When you load up a world, you're presented with an infinite blank canvas, ready for colour to be thrown all over it. And I get it, this is such an intimidating way to start any game. No help, no guidance, and no matter how many ideas you have, they might just feel a little out of your reach. But let me ask you this. When you were young, playing like me on a console generously gifted to you, or on your phone after you've saved up for the Minecraft Pocket Edition, did anything stop you then? I think you know the answer is no. When you were younger, nothing stopped your racing brain from making whatever came to your mind. So why not relive that mindset? Take a page out of a younger you's notebook and think in a way you've probably forgotten how to think. It might be scary, but if you can learn one thing from this video, it's that your imagination can do anything. So listen to it and transform your worlds into creations that a younger you would admire. I can't stress enough that there is nothing stopping you. And as I already said, Minecraft is a blank canvas. It is never too late to start a new world, equipped only with your imagination, and try again.